One, two, 3.
Okay, trying to look at the top of this Gatorade bottle. Something been chewing on it pretty doggone good. And I'm surprised that it's not. It's probably a dog or something, but we'll see. We'll see. I wish I'd brought another bottle. I'd swap it out, but I don't have another bottle. But we'll fix it up. I'm surprised it ain't happened until now. But we'll see. That one's good. That one not good. There's my 2 muffin cakes. Molasses cakes. Okay, this is the site where I had the 4 molasses cakes hanging right here. You see, 1, 2, 3, the 4th one there, and of course they're all gone. I just hope I got that site down the hill down there, and that's why I set it up with corn and bait and all kind of cat food. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. I'd rather the coons stay down there. It's probably 75 yards down that way. It's kind of close to the creek. So I'd rather the coons and possums stay down here because this is a natural trail. I mean, you can see exactly where they go. And I've seen animals come from right there, right here past the tree, come right through here and go on that way. Sometimes they're coming from here and they just kind of cross the path and go down there, and vice versa. They come up here. So this is a natural intersection right here, and that's why I hadn't put up a T-post and put a bunch of food out here for them. I'd really like for deer to come by and sample the molasses cakes that I'm making. I'm more interested to see if they'll eat it than I am a darn coon or a possum or whatever, because I know they'll eat anything. So I've got to check the camera. The camera's right there. It's got 321 videos on it in a week. So we'll see what we got. Like I said, I'm hoping that a deer got to taste it. I'm really, really interested. That's why I put 4 of them up here. So I put two low and 2 up a little bit, so give it more time to sit there, because when the deer do come through here and the molasses cakes are gone, they sniff all around this thing. They know that something was there. So I'd kind of like to see how they deal with it, if there's any left when they come by. So kind of anxious to see what we got on that trail camera. Where you at? There you are. 321 videos. Gotta have something, huh? Yep. Okay, we're down here at the power line, the light line right there. I got some corn put out here. Got this camera right here. This is probably the best camera that I've got. Saw something been leaking on it. This is the best camera I got. It's a Wild Man camera also. But I got a new camera for my birthday, believe it or not. That one. I think it's called the Legacy, I think. I can't remember. It's supposed to have a little bit better range. Most of them have like a 65 to 75 foot range. This is supposed to have like 100. Trigger capability is about half a second instead of 3/4 of a second, which really don't mean a whole lot, to be honest with you. But the cool thing that I like about it is it's got a nighttime camera and a daytime camera. So I'm kind of interested to see. The photo resolution is 22 megapixels. The video is still 720. I mean, it's 720p. I mean, it's not, video ain't gonna be that clear, but I'm interested to see what the difference is between the daytime camera and the nighttime camera. And I'm putting it in a good spot that I know is usually pretty active, and it's got a lot of range. It's got a lot of open field, so maybe the 100 feet will come into play a little bit more. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna take that one down, put this one up. And I'll probably move that one to another spot in the woods here behind me, but I'm not really sure yet. But I'm gonna put it in a place I know, you know, has a little bit greater range than that one does. That, like I said, that's a good one. That's a workhorse, man. That thing has, I don't think it's ever messed up on me. So we'll change this out right quick. All right, y'all. I'm sitting here waiting, meeting one of the guys that works down here at this gym that I've been working at. He's got these airplanes that he flies with a remote control, you know, flies them around and everything like that. I've never seen one. I've seen them on TV and stuff like that, but I've never seen one in person fly those remote controlled airplanes. So it's gonna be kind of neat to see how he does that. He says he's got a big old place out there, so we're gonna go out there and watch him fly his little airplane around. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if it's big or. He says they're like 3 to 4 foot wingspans, you know, so those suckers are kind of big, you know. It's not like the little ones that you fly around and you got to stay within about 20 or 30 foot of it before it goes out, before that sucker crashes. Well, we fixing to go see. I'm sitting here waiting on him down the road here. We ought to see him here in just a few minutes, and we'll go out there. I'll try to get some video of it.
Better at that.
Oh, it's nice.
That's about half throttle.
That son of a gun.
I can't do the right.
That joker is moving.
Okay. That's not half. It's not half. I hit it a little hard.
Yeah, you did.
I know it. Almost. All right, y'all, that was pretty cool. I have to admit, it's the first time I've ever seen him fly in person like that. He got that thing. He had two of them. He had a yellow one and a red one. And the yellow one didn't have as much power, and it wasn't as, I wouldn't say maneuverable, but that's about the right word. That red one he's got will fly. I mean, literally fly and figuratively fly. I bet that thing was doing 55 miles an hour, 50, 60 miles an hour. And he'd bring that thing, if you're not used to it, you got to trust him too, because you're out there watching him, and that airplane to come to you, and you're thinking, is it going to run into me? You know, so you kind of trying to trust him, but at the same time, dodge out of the way a little bit if you need to. But he had it under control. That red one, man, that red one would fly clear out of sight. I mean, it'd fly all the way up where you couldn't really, you know, tell. You could see something up there, but you couldn't really tell it was an airplane or anything. I mean, that red one will move pretty good. He's got them tricked up pretty good. He's got a bunch of engines and everything. Instead of getting more, I mean, he's really die hard into it. He asked me, he said, "You want to try this?" I said, "No, no, ain't no way in the world I'd try that. I can't hardly keep a darn little car, you know, straight, much less a darn airplane. I'd tear up all kinds of stuff." But he was doing pretty good. That was a lot of fun to watch. He did some touch and goes and some flybys, and like I said, he's once he's in the air, he does real good. Once you get close to the ground, it becomes a little bit different because you're so focused on the ground. You know, you don't want to crash, but as long as you're way up in the air, you got time to fix it and, you know, keep on flying. But if you're down close to the ground and you make one little bump, the ground ain't too far away, so it hits pretty hard. But he didn't crash it that bad. I mean, he didn't. I mean, there might have been once or twice where, you know, the propeller would get stuck in the ground. That ground that he was on was real rough and bumpy and jumpy and everything. If he had a you know, a good place where he could, you know, land and take off from, I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know what to think. First time when he first started it up, he had it in his hand. He said, "I'll just throw it and it goes off on its own." He said, "I just give it enough gas to, you know, give enough throttle for it to go on." And sure enough, he took it and he had it full throttle. I don't know if it's full throttle, but he had enough throttle for it to lift. And he just kind of flicked it, and that son just took off, boy. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed watching that. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.